Some of y'all might feel where I'm coming from, some of y'all might not. But I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into it. Yesterday, Donald Trump at a rally in Alabama, talking about the protests in the NFL, said that the owners, should just fire the sons of bitches who kneel for the national anthem protest.
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired!
We've been telling y'all the white man was the devil for the past 60 years. We've known that the white man, we've been telling y'all the white man ain't changed, that we not living in a progressive society, that there's no such thing as a post-racial America. All of y'all was blinded by Barack Obama and thought that things really changed.
But it happened tonight. It's a reality and we did it. America is now more united. We did it.
So I wasn't mad about what Donald Trump said, but I turned on the TV today and now every fucking player on these teams is kneeling. You got motherfuckers, for months since Colin Kaepernick started his little protest, which what Colin Kaepernick did took some balls, but the actual kneeling for the flag ain't going to change shit. Kneeling during the national anthem is not going to stop brothers and sisters from dying. It's not going to stop drugs. It's not going to stop the oppression of the white man. But it was an attempt from somebody who was in a position of, influence to take a stand and say, listen, something needs, this thing that's happening to my people needs to be addressed. And Colin Kaepernick got to be commended for that. All the other players who've been kneeling got to be commended for that. Cats like Shannon Sharp got to be commended for that. But today, what I saw made me mad because these niggas who now want to get down and kneel and show, a sign of solidarity all because of what Donald Trump said, are motherfuckers whose heart is really not in it. And for too long in our community, we've allowed activism or standing up for black people to be a fucking fad. Like, I seen the nigga Ray Lewis today on both knees with the fucking Baltimore Ravens, before their fucking game against the Jaguars. And the shit made me mad because this nigga is not at all for standing for black people. He been one of the main motherfuckers talking against Colin Kaepernick and saying he was wrong and saying you gotta just, there's better ways to show your, protest or better ways to do this and that, man, not against the flag and not against, the national anthem in our country. But as soon as the president come and say some evil racist shit, oh, now you hurt to the core and you care about black people. Now, fuck that. The Baltimore Ravens should not have allowed Ray Lewis to get on his fucking knees with them. You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers like Charles Barkley and Jim Brown, any of these motherfuckers, these Christian pastors, any of these motherfuckers who for years been telling us you got to love white people and give them a chance and, you got to change, the shit from within and rise above the racism and all of that. Do not let these motherfuckers get down with this movement that's been started that's going to liberate black people and free our minds from this fucking oppression and allow us to now deal with the reality of what we facing in America, being black people in, a society that's dominated by the people who hate us and whose ancestors enslaved us, who still look at us like we're nothing but niggas. Do not forget the motherfuckers who've been telling us to love these people, who've been telling us that we got to just go, put our head down and go along and get along, and you got to just care about yourself and your family. Do not let these motherfuckers now become part of these movements that is finally bringing awareness to the suffering that our people been facing for the past, 400 years. The real leadership is doing the thing that's necessary for your people, even in the times when the shit ain't popular. It wasn't popular when Colin Kaepernick started sitting for the national anthem, started taking a knee. And you had very few motherfuckers who stood with him in them times when it was inconvenient. But now that it's convenient and it's the easy thing to do, don't let these motherfuckers hop on the bandwagon. Never forget the words and the actions of the motherfuckers who laughed in your face and told you that you was crazy and told you that you was radical and told you that you was in a cult when you was speaking up for the plight of your people. We ain't never going to forget about them motherfuckers. And ISUPK, for 60 years, we've been teaching our kids not to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, not to salute the motherfucking flag. And guess what? For 60 years, we've been on the street saying the white man is the devil, warning black people that these crackers ain't changed. They still the same motherfuckers who put you in slavery and hung you from trees and raped your grandmothers and brutalized your grandfathers. And what motherfuckers told us? They told us we was crazy, told us we was in the cult. But guess what? We had the foresight to see what's going on right now, which is why we went out the streets to warn our people, because we love black people. The motherfuckers who don't love black people is the motherfuckers who've been telling you to love the white man. Been telling you to just give them another chance. Just go along to get along. Fuck that. And fuck them. Fuck Ray Lewis. Fuck Charles Barkley. Fuck Al Sharpton. Fuck Jesse Jackson. Fuck all them motherfuckers who've been lying to black people and benefiting off of our destruction while they trying to spoon feed us to the white man. I'm telling y'all, what you about to start seeing, all of these motherfuckers who've been selling us out for years start to try and come back around and really get down and be an influence amongst our people. Fuck them niggas. We not allowing their asses back in. Niggas like Ray Lewis should not be allowed in. You know what I'm saying? The shit make me fucking mad because these niggas, they pussy, man. You ain't never gave a fuck about black people. Ain't never gave a fuck about your people. Even when it cost you nothing to stand up and use your voice. Here's what black people got to understand. When we talk about the white man and we talk about racism and we talk about fighting against oppression, ain't nobody telling you to quit your job. Ain't nobody telling you to not do business with white people. Ain't nobody telling you to not be successful. You ain't got to fucking sell out to be successful. You ain't got to sell out to do business with these motherfuckers. The Chinese got a Chinatown in every city in America. They ain't got to fucking sell out and not be Chinese. The East Indians own every fucking 7-Eleven and Dunkin' Donuts. They ain't have to stop being East Indian. They got the red dot right on their fucking forehead. The motherfucking Arabs ain't got to stop wearing they fucking kufis and they motherfucking, and the East Indians ain't got to stop putting the turban on their motherfucking head. Why is it that everybody allowed to keep their fucking culture except for you, black man? Ain't nobody ever told you had to get rid of your culture, but your fucking leaders are sellouts. Them niggas is weak. They don't know how to fucking stand on their own and still do business with the white man. I'm telling you right now, black man, now is the time for you to wake up and for you to start finally realize the power that you have when you just recognize who you are and don't compromise that shit. Salute to Colin Kaepernick for not compromising that shit. Salute the niggas like Shannon Sharp for not compromising that shit. It don't cost you a thing to just be who you are. You understand? And the problem is because of the failures of black leadership, because of all the sellouts who done told us to join the white man, we don't realize the power that we got. First of all, we wouldn't even be in this fucking situation if it wasn't for motherfuckers during the civil rights movement, you know what I'm saying, who got rid of the Negro leagues. If it wasn't for sellout motherfuckers like Jackie Robinson, who joined the white man in the Major League Baseball, we would have our own fucking baseball teams, our own football teams, our own basketball teams. What the NFL players need to realize now is, fuck Neil and Donald Trump saying they should fire all the niggas who want to sit down. Everybody sit down and see if these crackers gonna do. Niggas should just say, you know what? Stop playing the national anthem or we ain't gonna play on the motherfucking field. What the fuck what they gonna do? They gonna put an all-white NFL team out there? Realize the power you got, black man, when you just stop compromising, when you stop bowing down, when you stop being this white man's boy. Be a fucking man. And the way that you be a man is realize the failures of the motherfuckers who called themselves leaders of your people for all these years. Fuck all of these sellout coon ass niggas who've been telling you all these years that you had to join this white man in order for you to have something. Fuck that. Niggas like Ray Lewis and Charles Barkley and Stephen A. Smith, if them motherfuckers gonna earn their way back in our community, they gonna have to make some far greater sacrifices to get back accepted by us than they did in sacrificing to sell out to the white man. I'm not about to stand toe to toe with these niggas. I'm not about to protest with them. I'm not about to let them get down on my side and join my team. Fuck that. But hey, maybe I'm just an angry black man and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all let me know. It's your man Chief Sark G signing out. I'll holler at y'all.
Now is the time that real men, real masculine men, have to stand up and say enough is enough.